Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel and our newest episode here on the Mortgage Maze. So if you're thinking about buying a house and maybe your credit score is just below what's needed to get the very best interest rate, or maybe your lender tells you that you're 15 or 20 points away from being able to qualify, this video today could potentially solve both of those problems. And I can't think of a better person to talk about this topic today than Knorr with Alcova Mortgage. So guys, today's video, the topic we're gonna talk about is a little piece of software called the What If Simulator. But before we bring Steven onto the channel, if you're new here, my name is Brian Taylor with Dreamline Realty, and today's episode, guys, is gonna be very eye-opening. I think you're gonna get a lot of value out of this video. So without any further ado, let's get Steven on to talk about the What If Simulator. Hey Steven, how are you?
Hey man, the sun is shining, it's home buying weather, so I am great, brother.
Yeah, it's awesome. We are actually in the beginning stages of the spring market, so hopefully we can help a lot of people get into a house today. And that's exactly what today's topic kind of is about. There's a lot of people that want to buy a home and they're just maybe a little bit, points wise away from doing something in general, or they're a few points away from getting that very best rate. So I really wanted to bring you in here today and talk about your little technology here with the What If Simulator and share with our viewers kind of how this works.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful to be here. We like to use the football term punt. So when we get a client, we don't ever want to punt the ball. We want to try to help them. We want to put a plan together. And whether that's a client that's falling a little bit short, each lender has different requirements for what their lowest credit score is. But most all lenders want a client to at least be in the 600s, maybe a 620 or 640, depending on the specific loan program they're trying to get qualified for. And then the theory is the higher the credit score, the lower the rate. So we have this cool tool, it's called the What If Simulator, where I can go in and actually manipulate the credit score in a good way. It is a What If Simulator where we can take each account and each trade line and say, what if we do this? What if we change this? What if we pay this off in real time? I'm going to show you, Brian, when I share my screen in a second. It will show us the credit enhancement that can happen. So this is beneficial for two clients. One, the guy that maybe is just a little bit too low for that 640 credit score for down payment assistance, or somebody that's got like a 680, but I can show him what it takes to get into the high 700s that could actually save him thousands of dollars over the life of that loan and interest rate. Either way, when a client comes into our world, we don't want to just punt the ball and say, best of luck, we can't do anything. We want to show them and educate and coach them how to get the best out of their credit report. So I'll go ahead and share my screen real quick, Brian, so that we can kind of run through what one of these looks like in real time.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I shared it with you, so you should see that popping up.
There we go.
So, yes, sir. Right here is the What If Simulator. This is a test file we put together. This client, in theory, has a 685, and you can kind of see there, this opens up the credit bureau of what we're seeing. This is an Experian credit report. And we can take each account right here is something that's real. And the main thing that goes into credit scoring that we see where we can have an instant impact. This What If Simulator allows me within 30 days to make these changes. And if the client performs paying off this debt and gives me proof, I can go through the backdoor channels of the credit bureaus and get a rapid rescore. Whereas if they did it in the consumer side, they'd have to pay them down, wait for a billing cycle, and then hope the scores come down in 30 or 45 days. So what I can do is go through and let's just show for this client. Let's say that he wanted to pay off this account right here. It then takes him to a 718 from a 685. And I'm just going to keep on going down and this is what we show clients. If you pay off your next account, you're at a 731. If you pay off your next account, you're at a 759. If you pay off your next account, or this was an authorized user, if we were to remove him from that, you're at a 775. This account right here, if we pay this off, you're at a 790. And that's as high as I can take this client. Changing your credit score from a 685 to a 790 could be almost maybe 3/4, maybe not that high, probably a 0.5% difference in interest rate or thousands of dollars in fees. And now this is obviously a real-time application because you're going to have to pay those counts down. And this is a strategy like we talk about on this channel. Everything I'm showing people is a strategy, and it may not work for you, but it may work for somebody. And Brian, in theory, that's the what if simulator. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick so we can get back to our faces.
Yeah, perfect.
And so that's what we do real time with every client that applies, because we pull a mortgage credit report and we get access to that. Now I'm not a credit counseling company, so I didn't want to put that out there, right? Like I can help people in a 30-day window improve their score if the simulator works. But somebody that has rock bottom credit because they've fallen on hard times or life has hit, we partner with companies who actually go in and do full-blown credit repair, credit counseling. They're attorneys, they're licensed to do all that stuff. So I want to make sure that people watching this understand I'm here to help, but I can help people that are ready to buy right now improve their scores if the simulator shows that there's a potential. But for those people that are like, my credit's not the best, what do I do? I can put you with a partner that will help you get to the point where you need to be. And then those credit counseling, credit repair companies will then put back in touch with myself so we can get your loan approved, and then we'll get you out shopping with a real estate agent. So I did want to throw that disclaimer out there. I want to help everybody, but there's only so much magic I can do. So depending on where your credit score starts, it really, that depends on how much we can actually help with that what if simulator.
Yeah, and you said that only takes a few days, right? If someone pays off a debt, and it doesn't even necessarily mean that someone has to pay off a debt. They could even pay that debt down to get the balance like below 50% of utilization or something like that.
Right, and that's where we go in. The example I showed live was just a very easy one. I just put everything to zero, but obviously most people are like, well, I don't have that much money. So we go through there and say, okay, well, can you pay it down $500 because it's going to get you 20 points. From the time I get the proof that that's been paid down, it takes me about 3 to 4 business days to get a updated score, which I can then run through underwriting and use for qualification and rate locking purpose. And that score is only good for this loan. It's not your real score that's out there, but that's what's so powerful, because right now we're trying to get you approved for a loan or get you the best rate. And that's a tool that I don't think every mortgage company has. We use it a lot, so I want to make sure that people know that's part of using a local lender who's working on that relationship piece and really caring to get you the best deal, not just getting you a transaction, what's out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. And guys, if you need Steven's help in any of this, you can reach him right here. Just scan that QR code. That's going to take you right to his calendar. Get on there, spend 15 minutes with him, chat about your situation, and see what he can do for you to get your credit score up higher. And obviously, if you need my help in your home search, scan that QR code, take you right to my calendar as well. We would love to help you out in any possible way that we can in your home buying journey. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate you guys. And stay close to the channel because we got some awesome videos in the queue coming up. And guys, if you like this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys next time on The Mortgage Maze. See ya.
Take care, everyone.